We've got SBF, the DOJ, Department of Justice, drops their campaign finance charge against FTX fraudster SBF, which is, not surprising to any of us here. We know that the rich usually get slaps in the wrist or just no penalties at all. So truly not surprising, but some of the wording in here is very interesting. So let's just take it from the top. The Department of Justice dropped a campaign finance charge against disgraced former crypto tycoon SBF on Wednesday night, according to a court document from the Southern District of New York. Authorities assert that SBF, co-founder of we know this, and its associates utilized customer deposits of $90 million in campaign contributions to around 300 candidates. You scroll down a little bit, and it
so
says,
much money.
Dude, I wish I had half that. So scroll down a little bit more. The government has been informed that the Bahamas notified the United States earlier today that the Bahamas did not intend to extradite the defendant on the campaign contributions count, which in my opinion is a little strange because you scroll down a little further and you have right here, the Bahamas speedily extradited SBF to the U.S. in December when FTX collapsed, according to the New York Times, and since then he has been confined to his parents' California residence on a $250 million bond. So the thing that gets me is, one, why would the Bahamas not extradite now if they extradited then? And two, why do they even need to extradite him if he's locked up in his home in California? So there's something about this story that doesn't necessarily add up, but the result isn't that surprising.
I think Mr. Joker hit it right. Funny? He said over there that motherfucker is not real. Yeah, all these people, it's just what we're seeing. Disney even watch Disney Plus has even come out with the series showing us exactly what's happening right now.
Scrolls.
Exactly, Secret Invasion, guys. They put it on the movie theater for us to see, but I'm just saying, like, it's so stupid. Like, somehow I in the back of my mind, I just keep thinking that SBF is going to be like, he's going to get off with, way less charges than he should. And it's all going to be because it wasn't really him. It was something else and these bad people. And, and maybe that's just because he's got handshake deals with, Gary Gensler and all the other people he was super close to and the SEC was working with them. But I mean, if anything, it further, reinforces my thought that crypto's here to stay, and like if you really want to make it in the next world, you need to really find the projects that are legit, steer clear of anything that smells like what SBF was smoking down there in the Bahamas.
I thought you were going to say you have to become the second largest donor to a political party.
I would have agreed.
I would agree then.
You know what's funny about the Sam Bankman Fried thing is that I be watching like Exumo and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Tubi. And I keep seeing the commercials with FTX. So you got, still. So I'm like, how are y'all still promoting this thing?
Yeah.
I went and did a little research. There are rumors that FTX may come back, right? And also they're talking about suing Sam Bankman Fried as well. But as you read in the article, we will see what actually happens. So, but I wouldn't use FTX if it came back. Would y'all use it?
No, I didn't even use it before it left.
Either.
So.
Yeah, I used it one time to buy, just like I've used, what's the twins? What's their platform? I bought a
Gemini.
Yeah. I bought $100 of Pepe. Yeah. It's it. That was my only test on their entire platform. I used FTX once. And even then, I've trusted Coinbase, right? Like, I feel like if you're in the United States, Coinbase at the moment is your on-ramp, is the place you're probably buying crypto. And then if you're, really deep in the space and you understand it and you're confident in yourself, you're probably going to be, holding your own funds, sending them off to your own wallet that you secure in your, in your own way. But I don't know. It's just seeing a lot of the stuff that happened from FTX and obviously the fall that's come from it. It really is hard to believe that it could actually kickstart and people would trust it. If anything, I mean, I don't know. I feel like somebody would have to buy it out. Somebody that has trust, which I hope this does not happen, and I don't think it would happen, but like someone like an Elon Musk, right?
Yeah.
No.
Well, Elon Musk, even worse.
Buying it out and and using it somehow with the new X platform, Twitter, obviously, or I don't know, something dumb like that could maybe work. But like, if it's just who would even run it? Like, you would have to put somebody there that that just brings in trust. Because I can tell you this,
it's the guy from Enron. He runs it now.
Really?
Yeah, the guy that took over. No, real talk.
No fucking way.
The guy the guy they put in charge to clean up the Enron mess is now cleaning up the FTX mess. Yep.
Bro, like we like everything is just full circle. Like we just keep repeating ourselves. Nothing fucking changes. That's what I'm seeing right here.
Nothing changes at all. And you know, the other thing is like, it's a possibility because if you look, Luna Classic is still in the top 100 cryptos.
Crazy.
Yeah.
How about that?
I mean,
crazy.
Market caps though is still, everything is manipulated up. Everything is manipulated to stay where it's at, and with market makers to some extent. Like a lot, you know, we know that there's not truly the amount of volume. Even like you look at NFT stuff. Like I see the stock twits post their weekly or daily NFT volume. We know that much NFT volume is not happening on Ethereum. Like not real people spending money. I just don't see it. I don't know why, but I just don't see it. I think it's a lot of wash trading. So everything is all inflated, from what I would say. And until the next bull run where we actually see maybe demand and, enough hype around solid projects that have been building during the bear market, maybe getting the attention they deserve outside of just things that have been in the space so long and have a big name. That's the reason why they're still big.
Yeah.
Because people know it. So they know that they can trade it in volatility and all those things. That's the only reason why I think stuff like Luna Classic, is still even around.
Yeah, I mean, there's also some people that are just longtime bag holders that don't want to let go at this point. So, like, all of the sellers may have been exhausted too. So, like, there certainly could be that. But Mr. Joker brings up a decent point here, and we could probably wrap up our FTX talk with this. So, X is talking about formerly known as Twitter, of course, is talking about becoming a financial hub. It would make sense for them to acquire an exchange on the cheap, and I do mostly agree with this, but I don't think I would trust at least FTX infrastructure, even if it was entirely rebranded. I think the only thing of true value would maybe be their clientele list, their customer list, and just take their customer base and build a whole new protocol. Because FTX had those back doors between Alameda and FTX and other partners. And I don't want that infrastructure to still exist because I don't necessarily trust that there aren't other backdoors that will just be exploited by the new people once they start seeing how much money's coming in. So I'd prefer a new protocol, but of course I prefer decentralized exchanges anyway. So I probably won't touch any future FTX or FTX derivative or knockoff brands in the future. You just watched a clip from episode 64 of The Next Block. If you enjoyed this clip, smash that thumbs up button and consider subscribing to the channel. Also, to support the podcast even further, check out the video description down below for links to our sponsor as well as our Algorand wallet address. Donations are greatly appreciated and they help keep this channel afloat. Lastly, if you enjoyed the clip, let us know down in the comments below what your favorite part was, and also let us know who you want to see on as a guest. Thank you to all our fellow watchers, and we will catch you in the next video. Thanks.